reaching in after Princeton got that rebound. First foul on McClure. Now Princeton inbounds. Here comes Asia Collins and the Tigers. Collins up the court, throws into the corner. That is Stahl. Maddie Stahl back out to Collins. Collins over in the corner. Now back to Collins. Top of the key. Right wing. That's Kaylee Wright with a three, and Kaylee Wright knocks it down. And that makes the score 15-14. Princeton with a 1-point lead. 7:12 to go here in the first half. Now Kennedy Stewart for the Spartans. Penetrating to the left, gives to McClure. McClure to Jada Waller. Waller between the legs, now to the right side. Little pull-up jumper from the foul line. Got it to roll in. Jada Waller off to a really good start tonight. That is her 8th point. Greenbrier East takes a 1-point lead, 16-15. Now Collins up the court. She's trapped. Throws, gets it to number 23, Allie Parks. Parks throws it back, and that's going to be out of bounds. Going to be a turnover on Princeton. Ball back to Greenbrier East. 16-15 for just joining us. Again, we apologize. We were not here in the first quarter. Technical difficulties kept us from doing that, but we're back here and ready to bring you the rest of the action. Now Kennedy Stewart over to Ava Workman. Workman hands to Jada Waller. Waller penetrates. Back to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart fakes a pass to Workman, drives, goes in the corner to McClure. She goes in the middle to Liz Wooding. Wooding, backdoor pass to Workman is stolen away. And here come the Tigers. Long court pass down the other end, but it's going to be thrown away. And that's going to be a turnover again on Princeton, and Greenbrier East will take the basketball back. 6:16 to go here in the first half. Kennedy Stewart walks it over the timeline for East. Gets a screen from Sandy Banton, who's in. Stewart fires a long three off the rim, no good. And looks like I don't know what happened there, but ball going to Princeton. I'm going to say they hit over top of the backboard out of bounds, so Princeton basketball. Up the floor for Princeton is Allie Parks. Parks looking inside for Stahl. Stahl backs in. McClure goes up and scores. Maddie Stahl, 8 points early on to match Jada Waller for East, and it's 17-16 Princeton. Now Kennedy Stewart into the front court. To the left, hands to Jada Waller. Waller wide open three, lets it go from the top of the key. Bounces, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kaylee Wright. She has it slapped away, and it's off Greenbrier East. And Princeton will take the basketball back. Now Asia Collins has it for Princeton. Over the timeline. Splits two defenders, throws it up off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, poked out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Tigers. Kendra Connor will inbound under the Princeton basket. Connor looking. Throws it into Maddie Stahl. Stahl at the top of the key, back to Collins. Collins right back to Stahl. She's double-teamed underneath, spins, kicks it back out to Asia Collins in the front court. Collins over in the corner, Kaylee Wright, another three, got it. Kaylee Wright is right tonight from downtown. She already has 6 points on 2 threes. Princeton has a 4-point 20-16 lead. Now Kennedy Stewart, guarded by Collins, gives it to Ava Workman. Workman crosses over, kicks it to the corner. Kennedy Stewart, long two, missed it, going after her own rebound with Collins, and Kennedy Stewart comes up with it, and the foul going to be called there on Asia Collins. Trying to get that loose ball, she knocks Stewart to the ground, and that will be a foul, and Greenbrier East will inbound under their own basket. Stewart looking to get it in, throws it to McClure. McClure brings it to the top of the key and gives back to Stewart. Now Stewart going to penetrate, fakes a pass to Waller. Now dishes Sandy Banton, left wing three. Sandy Banton got it. Big shot from the freshman Sandy Banton. Cuts the Princeton lead down to 1, 20-19. 4:20 left to go here in the first half. Collins penetrates, floater up, short, off the rim, no good. Ava Workman rips it down for East and gives it to Stewart. Stewart crosses over, throws over to McClure. McClure penetrates. McClure shot up, no, but there's going to be a foul called on the floor before the shot. So foul on Princeton there, and Stewart will inbound under the basket. Stewart looking. Throws it up top to McClure. McClure will set the offense. Over to Ava Workman. Workman now penetrates. Workman shot up, no good. Rebound off the hands of Kaylee Wright of Princeton, and it'll stay here with the Spartans. East down 1, 20-19. We're under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Kennedy Stewart looking to get it in. Nice bounce pass to Ava Workman, and she scores underneath. Good shot there. Good play there. Ava Workman scores on the assist from Stewart. 21-20 Spartans. Now here comes Princeton. Kaylee Wright's got it on the wing. She kicks it inside. Back out on the wing to number 23, and that is Allie Parks. And Parks knocks in a three. So Allie Parks makes it 23-21 Princeton. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Here's Stewart in the front court guarded by Collins. Stewart's going to let a three fly from deep off the backboard. No good. Aja Collins the rebound for the Tigers, and here she comes pushing it. She dishes off to, I believe that's Parks, and a shot up, no good. Looks like we're going to get a reach-in foul on Princeton. I think they get Parks with that one. .308 to go, first half. Princeton 23, East 21. Kennedy Stewart going to jog it up the court. Over the timeline, gives the ball to Workman. Workman guarded by Parks. Workman looking to take it inside and does. Now pulls it back out. Workman sizing her up again. Takes it all the way in. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled. And Ava Workman will go to the line and shoot two for the Spartans. Workman was determined right there to take that ball to the hoop. She didn't like what she had the first time. She did on the second try. And gets rewarded with two free throws. First shot up, though, no good for Ava. Ava on the season scored just over 13 points a game. Workman second up. That one's good. She has 5 points, 23-22 Princeton. Now here come the Tigers. Here comes Connor. Kicks it in the corner. That's Parks, three, no good. Rebound to Stewart. It's stolen there by Aja Collins. Now Collins tries a floater, and she's blocked out of bounds by Ava Workman. Good defensive play there by Workman. Does it look like Collins had a clear path for a little easy little floater there? Workman just swatted it, said no way. Now Connor looking to get it in, and I think they're going to get a 5-second call. Good defense on the inbounds there from Greenbrier East. Princeton struggled to get it in, took longer than 5 seconds, and turnover back to East. And here comes Kennedy Stewart for the Greenbrier East Spartans. She takes instructions from head coach Jim Justice. We're under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Stewart over to Workman, Workman to Waller. Waller kicks back to Stewart. Stewart hands to McClure. McClure to a wide open Workman. Thought about a three. Now sizing up her defender. Kicks it back to Jada Waller. Waller wide open lane to the basket. Layup good. Another good conversion there from Jada Waller. She has 10 points. Greenbrier East has a 24-23 lead. 2 minutes to go here in the half. Now bounce pass into Stahl is stolen, but they're going to get a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Sandy Banton. Going to get her on a reach in there, trying to steal that pass to Maddie Stahl. Now Parks looking to get it in for Princeton. She does so in the corner. Kendra Connor, three, got it. Princeton shooting the three much better tonight than they did in Fairleigh a couple weeks ago. And Kendra Connor knocks that one in. 26-24 Tigers. Now Stewart going to penetrate in. Lost the ball. See what they call here. Did they say it was deflected out of bounds by Princeton? They do. It's going to stay with Greenbrier East. Stewart looking for help. Going to have to get it in. She does. Now they're going to get 5 seconds on Stewart. It was getting close. Just before she got the pass off, ref blew the whistle, called 5 seconds now on the Spartans. So both teams trade 5-second violations. Tigers have the basketball. Here comes Asia Collins for Princeton, guarded by Ava Workman. Collins gets it over half court. Now Collins, guarded tightly by Workman, gets it over to Allie Parks. Parks inside to Stahl. Stahl spins, double teamed, and going to get a foul call on the Spartans. Foul on Greenbrier East right there. I think they called it on McKenna McClure. If they did, that's her second. Now Princeton inbounds to Collins. Collins back in the corner. Kendra Connor, three. Off the rim, no. Jada Waller pulls it down for East, and here comes Waller pushing it into the front court. Now pass to the corner to Ava Workman. Workman sizing up her defender again, which is Carly Hurt. Now she kicks it to the corner. McClure over to Banton. Back to Kennedy Stewart for three. Off the rim, just barely, no good. But Sandy Banton comes up with the offensive rebound. She's tied up. Possession arrow, though, will send it the other way to Princeton. 26-24 Princeton, 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Winner of this game will host a regional matchup next week. Loser will go to another, on the road to another venue for a regional matchup. Now Kendra Connor trapped. Pass deflected. Connor gets it back, and let's see what the call is here. Something they're going to get. Princeton, I believe, is going to call a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll go over our sponsors here real quick. We have Bank of Monroe, member FDIC, S.J. Niehawk Lumber Company, Justin Weichel, Alcova Mortgage, Tom Johnson Coldwell Banker, One Way Towing. For a job done right, there's only one way. And Bob Ford for Greenbrier County Commission, the conservative voice of the people. Big thank you to all of our sponsors this evening to make this broadcast possible here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Now the Spartans making their way back to the court on that 30-second timeout. And here comes Princeton. We'll get back to action. Just 42 seconds left in the first half. Princeton 26, East 24. These teams have split their only two meetings this year with the home team, the winner in each one. Maddie Stahl down the lane. She's fouled. Jada Waller came from behind to stop that wide-open layup. Probably a pretty good foul. Forced Maddie Stahl to make two free throws. Stahl has 8 points so far for the Tigers. First shot is up. It's good. That gives her 9. 27-24 Princeton. Stahl takes a couple dribbles. Next one up. That one's also good. 10 points now for Stahl. 28-24 Tigers. 38 seconds to go here in the first half. Kennedy Stewart brings it over the timeline. She's going to size up Collins. East may be playing for one final shot here in the first half, and then go into halftime, regroup, come out in the second half, see what happens. Stewart just kind of standing around in front of half-court dribbling, now hands over to Workman. Workman's got Hurt on. She gets a screen, doesn't use it, goes to Jada Waller. Waller behind the back dribble, pass over to Stewart on the right wing. Stewart guarded by Collins, now gets it back to Waller. Waller with 3, 2, shot up, no good. Rebound to McClure, and she goes up, and I think they're going to get a foul called on Princeton. Before the buzzer, and if that's the case, which it looks like it is, McKenna McClure is going to have 2 shots here. Looks like 1 second left on the clock they're going to put on there. So McKenna McClure will have her 2 free throws. Looking for her first points this evening. First shot's up and short. No good. Spartans only 3 free throws so far, but just made 1. 1 of 3. McClure's second attempt coming up. She puts the second one up. That one is good, so McKenna McClure makes it 28-25. Princeton throws a pass in, stolen by Jada Waller, and that's going to do it. It's halftime here in Princeton. Princeton 28, Greenbrier East 25. We'll be back, recap the first half right after this on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Tom Johnson, broker and owner of Coldwell Banker Stewart and Watts Real Estate, wishes the best to all the players and teams. We appreciate our clients past and present, and we have served our community for over 110 years. We have 30 agents to serve you, and we ask that you call us for any of your real estate needs. Stewart and Watts Real Estate looks forward to working with you. Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just getting ready to begin the second half. In that first half, we were off air here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel for the first quarter, but East led 14-12 after the first quarter. And at halftime, 28-25, Jada Waller, 10 points to lead Greenbrier East. Kennedy Stewart has 6, and Ava Workman has 5. For Princeton, Maddie Stahl has 10. Kaylee Wright has 6, and that's their 2 top scorers. But we're about ready to get the second half started now here in the Region 3 Section 2 championship game. So we're going to want to keep it here. Should be an exciting second half with everything that's on the line. We've mentioned a couple times the winner of this game will host a regional game next week. The loser will go on the road to play the winner of another section game, which most likely would be George Washington because they're ranked number 1 in the state and they are the favorites this season. So you want to avoid them if possible. So here comes Kennedy Stewart to start the second half. Stewart to the left side, hands to Ava Workman. Workman hands to Jada Waller. Foul line extended jumper up off the back iron, no good. McKenna McClure with a good offensive rebound. She has it stripped, but they're going to call a foul there on Addison Sarver of Princeton. So Stewart will inbound from underneath her own basket. Kennedy slaps the ball, looking. Throws it out front to McClure. McKenna McClure goes over to Jada Waller. Waller hands to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart breaking down Carly Hurt. Stewart looking for a lane. Hurt doing a good job not letting her get by. Now she goes out to Ava Workman. Workman against Asia Collins. Drives in, kicks back to Stewart. Stewart drives all the way in. Layup shot good. Kennedy Stewart, good start to the second half. Stewart held scoreless in that second quarter, but hit 2 threes in the first. Good start here with that layup here in the third. Hurt gets it into Sarver. Sarver across half court. Asia Collins, bounce pass Maddie Stahl. Up, no good. Carly Hurt tracks down the offensive rebound for the Tigers. She's trapped in the corner and gets it out to Wright. Now to Sarver, now to Stahl. Stahl kicks it back out to Collins. Collins going to settle everything down here. Over in the left wing to Carly Hurt. Hurt bounce pass in the corner to Sarver. Now Collins ends up with it again at the top of the key. Good job of the Spartans defense right here. A little touch pass into Stahl, and they're going to get Hannah Fuller. Going to call her going over the back, trying to poke that pass away. And if I'm correct, that's Hannah Fuller's 3rd foul. She has battled that foul trouble all evening. They're going to leave her in there. Princeton inbounds to Hurt, over to Stahl. Stahl, now to Asia Collins. Collins guarded by Workman, left wing to Hurt. Carly Hurt back over to Collins. To a cutting Maddie Stahl at the foul line. Back over to Collins. Princeton doesn't really seem to be in any kind of hurry here to start the second half, trying to get the best shot they can get. Now Kaylee Wright in the corner. She's double-teamed, throws it back out to Collins. Collins over to Sarver, inside to Stahl. Stahl, backdoor pass to Carly Hurt. Good-looking play there for Princeton as Carly Hurt puts in 2, and it's 30-27 Princeton. Here comes Kennedy Stewart, guarded by Collins. She's going to go to the left side and throw to Workman. Workman step back three-pointer, a little long, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Hannah Fuller. She kicks it back to Stewart. Stewart to Workman. Workman drives in. Kick out pass. Jada Waller, 3. Back iron, no good. Hannah Fuller, another offensive rebound. And then the ball poked away from her, and it will stay with East. Well, they're going to have a conversation. It will stay with East. That was clearly off Princeton. So the refs came together, made the right call. East going to inbound the basketball underneath their own hoop. It'll be Kennedy Stewart throwing it in. She likes to throw these backcourt passes, and she gets one in here to McClure. McClure over to Ava Workman. Workman gives to Waller. Waller back to Stewart. Stewart penetrating. Stewart, little floater up, got another. Kennedy Stewart off to a good start here in the third quarter. That's her 4th point of the quarter and 10th of the game. 30-29 Tigers by 1. And now going for a steal, McKenna McClure, and I think she's going to get called for a push in the back on Asia Collins as both girls hit the floor pretty hard. But they jump up, so that's good to see. They'll get the foul call there on McClure. And Sandy Banton going to check in for Easton McClure, going to take a little break there after that hard hit to the floor. Well, Sarver gets it into Asia Collins for the Tigers. Tigers have been very patient on this end of the floor through the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Now to cutting Sarver in the middle. She kicks it out. Kaylee Wright, open three, no. Rebound tracked down. It's going to go out of bounds. Ava Workman let it go, and good decision. It's going to belong to Greenbrier East. So here come the Spartans down one. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. Kennedy Stewart has it. She's going to give to Workman. Workman looking to penetrate in. Now kicks it to Waller. Waller's going to drive. Jump step. Shot up. Short. No good. Hannah Fuller on the offensive rebound. She's blocked. No foul call. Princeton has it, but they've turned it over. Kennedy Stewart comes up with it. Stewart in the corner. Kick out to Workman. Now he's going to slow things down. Workman has it. She's going to penetrate. Kick to Waller. Over to Sandy Banton. Banton hesitates. Now gets it back to Waller to top of the key. Waller inside. Back to Banton in the corner. Long two. Jumper up. No. Rebound to Stahl of Princeton. And here come the Tigers. Collins slowing it down. Appears as if Princeton wants to run a methodical offense. Try to lure the Spartans to sleep and then strike with an open shot or a cut to the lane. Kendra Connor, Maddie Stahl, three, got it. Maddie Stahl can do it from inside and out. She hits a three from the corner right there, and Princeton has a 4-point, 33-29 lead. 3:40 left to go here in the third. Now Stewart driving in. Stewart got a lane, scoop shot up, good again. Kennedy Stewart is tearing it up here for the Spartans in the third. And now she falls down, gets a steal while on the ground, gets it to Waller, who tries to go to Banton, but it's deflected out of bounds by Collins. It'll stay here with East. That was a hectic little sequence right there. Kennedy Stewart was sitting on the ground and got a steal. Now she's going to inbound. Gets it out to Waller. Waller is guarded there by Kendra Connor. Now to Stewart. Stewart spins, kicks it back out. She's going to let a long three go. Got it. Kennedy Stewart is having herself a third quarter. If you're a Spartan fan, you love to see that. She's giving Greenbrier East a 1-point lead, 34-33. We're at 3:05 to go here in the third. Now Princeton long pass up the court. Tracked down by Wright. Thrown back to Collins and deflected out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Waller. That was close. If you had replay here, I think you'd go to the board on that one. They're going to say it stays with Princeton. Now Collins, East in that zone. Kaylee Wright lets a three go short, no good. Going to bounce out of bounds. Ball will go to Greenbrier East. East with a 1-point lead. We're going to have a timeout. Princeton. We'll take a quick one with them. This is Brandon Baker, and we'll be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities, and schools. Both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So we're back here. Greenbrier East 34, Princeton 33. Princeton didn't like the way things were going, so Coach Matt Smith called a quick timeout. The Spartans will have possession of the basketball, leading by one. Region 3, Section 2 championship game. Winner hosts a regional game next week in their home gym. Kennedy Stewart into the front court. Drives, kicks out Sandy Banton. Banton thought about a three, now penetrates, kicks to Fuller. Fuller back out. That's Jada Waller's three. She knew she missed it. Tried to follow her shot, but it's off the left side of the backboard, but the Spartans still get it back. Comes to the hands of Kennedy Stewart, and she gives to Banton. Banton into Fuller. Fuller over to Waller. Waller kicks it in. It's deflected and stolen. Here comes Kaylee Wright for Princeton. Now she hands over to Kendra Connor, who goes up to Collins. And Collins once again just slows it down, passing it around the wing. Now in the corner, there is Princeton's Connor over to Collins, back to Wright in the corner. Back up top, Connor. Connor in the corner to Stahl. Stahl's hit a three from there already. Don't want to leave her open. Now it's back out to Collins. Princeton just using a lot of clock. Now an open three for Wright. Air ball, no good. Carly Hurt tries to save it, but they're going to say it hit out of bounds, and it will belong to Greenbrier East. This has been a fast-moving third quarter. Princeton is mainly just passing the ball around the wing. They only scored 43 points in their win against Oak Hill. And you kind of see why. Kenny Stewart's going to let a quick shot fly here. No good. Rebound down to Princeton, and we're going to get a foul call. And it's going to be on Kennedy Stewart. Stewart with a foul on the rebound attempt, and now we're going to have another timeout on the floor. We'll take another one with them. This is Brandon Baker, and we'll be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network right after this.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Tom Johnson, broker and owner of Coldwell Banker Stewart and Watts Real Estate, wishes the best to all the players and teams. We appreciate our clients past and present, and we have served our community for over 110 years. We have 30 agents to serve you, and we ask that you call us for any of your real estate needs. Stewart and Watts Real Estate looks forward to working with you.
Princeton inbounds pass, Kendra Connor, now to Asia Collins. We're back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Collins brings it across half court. Greenbrier East a 1-point lead, a minute and a half to go in the fourth. Now a quick pass in, Maddie Stahl, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Carly Hurt. I think they're going to get Ava Workman. Yeah, they're going to get Ava Workman here over the back on a rebound attempt, so Princeton will inbound under their own basket. And it'll be Kendra Connor triggering it in. Connor looking. She's going to go out front to Stahl. Stahl lets a long three go off the rim. No good. Good rebound there by McKenna McClure. And McClure says, clear it out. I'm taking it. Over half court she comes to Waller. Back to McClure. McClure's got an open lane. She's going to go down the lane. Scoop shot up. No good. It's blocked. But she gets it back. Finds a cutting Ava Workman. Workman shot up. No good. Rebound down to Stahl. And Collins comes out of there with it for Princeton. Here she comes racing down the right side. Collins all the way. Floater up. No. Rebound, Carly Hurt. Hurt kicks it out. Kendra Connor, wide open three. Got it. Kendra Connor with a big three for the Tigers right there. And it's 36-34 Princeton. 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Spartans down 2. They just beat Princeton by 15 a couple of weeks ago. They're going to work it around, probably hold for one shot. As Jim Justice likes to do, they like to clear out and then open up a driving lane for a kick-out three, unless you get a wide-open layup. Workman goes in, tries the layup. She's blocked, gets it back. There's the kick-out for a three. It's Kennedy Stewart with 7 seconds off the rim. No. Rebound loose, and here comes Princeton's with it, and shot up by Collins at the buzzer. No good. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Princeton 36, Greenbrier East 34. Stay with us. We got an exciting fourth quarter coming up. We'll be back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So back here in the fourth quarter, getting ready to start here between Princeton and Greenbrier. Princeton leads by 2, 36-34. 8 minutes to go, and we'll know who's hosting a region game next week and who's going to go on the road to play one. Two-point game. Princeton has been running a stalling offense, and it's kind of worked for them. Got a 2-point lead. You kind of see why their last several games have been low scoring. They run a very patient offense, try to get the best shot, try to lower the defense to sleep, and find a weakness to exploit. Now here's Princeton. Maddie Stahl is going to take a jumper. No good. McKenna McClure, the rebound for East. Here comes Kennedy Stewart across the timeline. Stewart going to pull back on a three. Got it. Kennedy Stewart picking right up where she left off in the third with a quick three here in the fourth, and East leads 37-36, just 30 seconds in. Now Kendra Connor in trouble. She throws it, and the ball stolen by Jada Waller. Good pressure there from East. Waller finds Kennedy Stewart. That one off the rim, no good. And rebound down to Princeton's number 23. That's Allie Parks, and she's going to give to Asia Collins. Collins backs to Parks. Parks, little wild foul on jumper, and she banks it in. Tough shot there by Allie Parks. And she kind of threw that one up there and got it to go. Ava Workman stops on the other end. Three off back iron, no good. Rebound Kendra Connor for the Tigers. Connor gives to Collins, and now Collins just going to slow it down and walk it up the court. She's across the timeline. Throws it over to Connor. Kendra Connor goes back to Parks. Now to Allie Parks. No good on that left wing three. Rebound to Waller. Waller hands back to Stewart. And here comes the sophomore. And Jim Justice, Greenbrier East, going to call a timeout. We'll take another one with them. We'll be right back. Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. So back now after the Greenbrier East timeout, 38-37 Princeton, 6:33 to go in the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, you joined at a good time. We've got a thrilling finish coming up, I suspect. As Jada Waller gives it into Workman. Workman setting up the offense for the Spartans. Workman going to penetrate, give to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart dribbling to the left side, now pulling it back, gives to Waller. Drive in by Waller. Now she's kicking back to Workman. Workman takes it all the way. Shot up. Oh, just rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound to Stahl, and she gives to Collins, and here come the Tigers. Over to Kaylee Wright. Back to Collins. Kendra Connor, open three. No good. Hannah Fuller taps the rebound. It's tracked down by Stewart. And here comes Stewart across half court. Stewart driving to the left side, stopped, now goes down to the baseline, kicks it in the corner. McClure for three, no good. Rebound to Stahl again of the Tigers. He's not getting those shots to fall right now. And here comes Collins quickly into the front court. Now she's pushing it. She's floater up, no. Rebound to Stahl offensively, and she goes up and is fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot two. Maddie Stahl, who's got 13 points tonight, looking for 14 and 15 here at the line. Princeton leading by one, 38-37. Stahl's first free throw up and good. She's got a second one coming. Puts it in the air. That one's also good. 15 points now for Stahl. 40-37 Princeton. 5.5 minutes ago in this game. Here comes Stewart. Gets a screen from Fuller. Gives to Workman. Workman sizing up Carly Hurt, seeing where she can go. She's going to give it to Stewart, who's cutting to the left wing. Shot up by Stewart. Good for three. Another three for Kennedy Stewart. That's 21 points in the game, and we're tied at 40. Now Asia Collins was in trouble. Got it loose to Kaylee Wright. Kaylee Wright drops to Kendra Connor. Connor shot up. No good. Rebound to Carly Hurt. Hurt goes up. She's no good. And the rebound comes down to Spartan Stewart. Stewart pushing. She does not have numbers, so she's going to pull it out. Good decision there. Gives it to Waller. Waller has Ava Workman open on the left wing. Gets it to her. Now Workman going to penetrate in. Find Kennedy Stewart. Stewart another three. That one's short. No good. Rebound to Stahl. Knock loose. Yeah, McKenna McClure came up with that. I think that was McClure. Fuller and McClure right there beside each other. I think it was McClure that threw it up and got the two. So big play there, and it's 42-40 Greenbrier East. And then on the inbounds pass, Princeton had trouble getting it in, and it is a turnover going to go back to the Spartans. So a play where it looked like Maddie Stahl had the rebound. McKenna McClure scores, and then a quick turnover. He's got the ball right back, leading by two. Workman, step back three, top of the key. She swishes it. What a shot right there by freshman Ava Workman. East with a 5-point lead at 45-40. Now a bad pass by Princeton, stolen by Waller. Waller into the front court, going to slow it down and set things up for the Spartans. 4 minutes to go here in the game. East by 5. Stewart has an open look at a three. It's offline. No good off the back of the rim. Carly Hurt brings down the board for the Tigers. Now Hurt in trouble. Gives it to Collins. Here comes Collins. She looks like she's in a little bit more of a rush right now, and Matt Smith, head coach of Princeton, is going to stop her and call a timeout. This is Brandon Baker. We will be right back after this timeout on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay with us. So 45-40. Greenbrier East has taken a 5-point lead. A crazy sequence of events got them there. And Princeton's going to inbound the ball on the sideline. Addison Sarver gets it into Asia Collins in the backcourt. Now Asia Collins brings it over half court, guarded by Stewart. Now over to Sarver. In the corner to Connor. Back to Sarver, back to Collins. Here's a three. Addison Sarver in and out. No good. Fight for the rebound. Collins is on the ground along with Fuller. And I think they're going to get a jump ball called. Good hustle by Fuller and Collins on that play. And the possession error will point to Greenbrier East. So Kennedy Stewart bringing up just under 3.5 minutes to go in this game. We'll see if the Spartans can hold on to this 5-point lead and win this section. Stewart with Collins on her. Gives to Ava Workman. Workman going to penetrate. Cut off there by Hurt. So Workman pulls it back out. Gets a screen from Fuller. Workman going to let a three go. No good. McKenna McClure fighting for that rebound, and Collins comes up with it for Princeton. Here comes Collins. Driving all the way. Floater up and good. Asia Collins with a big-time shot. And Princeton cuts the lead to 45-42 on Collins' 6-point. Now on the other end, Stewart takes a shot up. She is fouled and will go to the line for two with 2:47 to go here in the game. Stewart has 21 points this evening. She had 26 in her last game, the sectional win over Woodrow. First shot up and good. 22 now for Kennedy Stewart. Seems like when Spartans have needed a big play tonight, she's come up with them. Next one up, both good. Back to a 5-point lead, 47-42. And Greenbrier East, Coach Jim Justice wants a timeout. We'll be right back after this. Back here after the timeout by Jim Justice and the Spartans. East leads 47-42 as Asia Collins gets the ball and brings it up the court for the Tigers. 2:40 to go in this game. Collins kicks to Sarver. Sarver over to Carly Hurt. She's got a long two. Jumpers up and good. She was wide open. Good shot there from Carly Hurt, 47-44. Got a feeling over this next 2.5 minutes, it's going to take a while, and it's going to come down right to the last play. Stewart driving to the right side, flips it to McKenna McClure. Pretty play, pretty pass, pretty finish. McKenna McClure, 49-44, Greenbrier East. A pass over to Sarver, back to Collins. Collins, and penetrate the corner to Sarver, over to Hurt, back to Kaylee Wright. Over to Maddie Stahl. Stahl down the baseline. Good help there by Fuller. She goes back out to Collins, does Stahl. Now in the corner. Sarver three off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebound Hannah Fuller for East. She gives to Stewart. We're at 1:42 to go here in the game. East holding on to a 5-point lead. And Stewart throws it over to McClure. McClure bringing it out near half court. Ball slapped away from her. Everybody's on the ground after it, and it's going to be a jump ball. And we'll see what they do. They're going to possession arrow is to Princeton. Tough break right there for East. McKenna McClure was getting ready to penetrate. Really good hands there by the Tiger defense to get that ball loose and get on the ground after it. And they got possession back down 5, minute 28 to go. Now Collins into the front court, into the corner. That's Allie Parks' three. Air ball no good. Rebound McClure. She's double-teamed and in trouble. But they're going to get a foul called on Princeton. So the Spartans will have the ball. I think that's just the first foul on Princeton here in the fourth quarter. Second foul on Princeton. Now over to Stewart, to Waller, to Workman. Long lead pass to Fuller, little too far for Fuller to reach, and it's out of bounds. Turnover on the Spartans. Princeton will get the basketball back with 1:08 to go, down 5. Now Collins does a little bit of everything for this Princeton team. She's got it guarded by Stewart. She goes to Parks. Parks has the ball poked away out of bounds by Waller. It'll stay on this end with the Tigers. Now the inbound to Collins. Collins back to Parks. Parks lets another long three go. No good. That ball's deflected around. Collins after it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say out of bounds off the Spartans. Princeton going to keep possession of the basketball. Parks into Collins. 45 seconds to go. Now Connor to Kaylee Wright. Wright fires up a three. That's too long. Kennedy Stewart comes down with a rebound and saves it from going out of bounds to Ava Workman. Here comes Workman down the sideline. She's fouled by Collins. Nope, it was not a foul. We got a timeout again for Jim Justice and the Greenbrier Spartans. So we'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back. This is Brandon Baker, Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So 34 seconds to go. Greenbrier East 49, Princeton 44. That's the stage set for you. We'll see how this last 30 seconds plays out. Parks is standing over there to inbound the ball. But I think it's Greenbrier East basketball. Allie Parks trying to pull a fast one on the ref. She's laughing about it down there. Now Jada Waller goes to inbound the basketball for East. She kicks it in the backcourt to Workman. Workman is immediately fouled by Connor. If my count is right, that's the third foul on Princeton. So they need 2 more to send East to the line. Waller kicks it into McClure. McClure back over to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart holding the ball, going to make them foul her, and they do. So 1 more foul should put the Spartans on the line for 2. 25 seconds to go, 49-44 here in the Region 3 Section 2 championship game. Now another foul right there, and that will send Kennedy Stewart to the free throw line. She has a chance, just a chance, still 25 seconds left, to potentially ice this game for East. She has 23 points on the night. First shot is up. It's good, 24 for Stewart. (50-44), Greenbrier East. Next one up and good. 25 now for Stewart. 51-44. 3-possession game. And Justice wants to call another timeout. He's going to talk defense on this one. We'll be right back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So 25 seconds to go. Here's the situation. Greenbrier East leads by 7. It's Princeton's basketball, down 3 possessions. So if you're the Tigers, you either have to take a very quick 2 right here, or you can take an open 3 if you get one. So we'll see what the Tigers decide to do, and if East, what kind of defense they're going to play. Looks like McKenna McClure is going to come up and guard the ball. So I think East's going to still apply some pressure here in the backcourt. And they will with McClure. Here comes Connor. She looks like she is fouled right there. So there's a strategy for the Spartans. They still have some fouls to give, so that could be a good choice there. Took some time off the clock. We're down to 21 seconds, so you lose 4 seconds there. Now into Collins. Collins driving. Collins floater up. Good. Asia Collins with her 8th point. And timeout Princeton. We'll be right back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
51-46 after the Asia Collins bucket for the Tigers. 5-point game, just 16 seconds to go in this one. See if the Spartans just going to have to make free throws and not turn the ball over on inbounds passes. Do those 2 things, and you're going to get out of here with a victory. Waller looking to get it in. She gets it to Workman. Workman's trapped and knocked to the floor and fouled. That's going to be on either Kendra Connor or Kaylee Wright. And that will send Ava Workman to the other end for 2 free throws. Chance to go up 3 possessions again for East. Workman has 8 points on the evening. Has played her traditional, really good defensive game. First one up and good. 52-46. Workman with 9 points, 14 seconds left. Next one up, off the back of the rim, no good. So here comes Asia Collins with the Tigers trailing by 6, down to 8 seconds. Now we're going to have 9 seconds and a foul called on East. Didn't want to let Collins get down the lane there and get an easy floater, so they went ahead and fouled her, and that's not enough to put him at the line. So good job there by the Spartan defense. Parks will try to throw it in for Princeton. She gets it to Collins. Collins penetrates, and she's fouled by Stewart. So there are some benefits for having fouls to give late in the game. East is going to use them all up right here. I believe that is their 4th foul. Now that was their 3rd. So that right there was the 4th foul. That was the 5th foul. So that was the 5th foul. I'm not counting well this evening. Asia Collins at the free throw line for 2. Puts the first one up and in. I think right there I may have let her try to dribble around a little bit and run some clock. Next one's up and good. 52-48. Spartan just got to get it in, not turn it over, and make free throws. And Kennedy Stewart gets it and is fouled immediately by Parks. So Stewart will trot down to the other end with 7 seconds to go. And once again, a chance to put this game away. Stewart's first one up, good. 26, that's what she had against Beckley on Tuesday night. She's matched it here, has a chance to break that with this one. And she does. East by 6, 54-48, 4 seconds left. Collins throws up a floater, no good. Hannah Fuller pulls down the rebound. That is it. Greenbrier East wins the sectional championship and will host a region game next week. That is huge news. You avoid George Washington. That was the goal coming into today. So, 54-48, Greenbrier East with the victory. And while they're shaking hands, let's get to the sponsors real quick, and then we'll come recap the game. Bank of Monroe, member FDIC, S.J. Niehawk Lumber Company, Justin Wyko Alcova Mortgage, Tom Johnson, Coldwell Banker, One Way Towing for a job done right. There's only one way. And Bob Ford for Greenbrier County Commission, the conservative voice of the people. We'll be back to recap this one. There's a lot to talk about. We'll be back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Tom Johnson, broker and owner of Coldwell Banker Stewart and Watts Real Estate, wishes the best to all the players and teams. We appreciate our clients past and present, and we have served our community for over 110 years. We have 30 agents to serve you, and we ask that you call us for any of your real estate needs. Stewart and Watts Real Estate looks forward to working with you.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Niehawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Niehawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Niehawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Niehawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight and die. A new age has begun. An age of freedom. And all who know that 300 Spartans gave their last breath to defend it.
So a huge win for the Greenbrier East Lady Spartans, 54-48 over Princeton. Greenbrier East is your Region 3, Section 2 champions, and they will host a regional game next week in Fairleigh on the home court. That's always very important. The loser, Princeton, will probably most likely head to George Washington. We don't have the results or the winners of those games yet. So they will probably go to George Washington, who's ranked number 1 in the state. That's what you didn't want to do if you're Greenbrier East, so you get the win here tonight. You avoid having to do that, and you'll come back home next week and host a regional basketball game. Got some unofficial stats here real quick. Kennedy Stewart, who scored 26 points in the win over Woodrow on Tuesday, follows that with 27 tonight. She was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She hit 5 3-pointers. So a big game for Kennedy Stewart. Ava Workman scored 9 points for the Spartans. Jada Waller had 10 points for East, all in the first half. But Jada Waller was everywhere defensively. She played a really good all-around game tonight. McKenna McClure, 5 points for East. Came up with some big offensive rebounds. Had a big offensive rebound late in that third quarter where it looked like Maddie Stahl had secured a rebound in a close game. But somehow McKenna McClure came up with it and scored. Sandy Banton had a 3-pointer in the second quarter and finished with 3 points. For Princeton, Maddie Stahl had 15 points to lead them. Asia Collins had 10 points. Kendra Connor had 6. Carly Hurt scored 6. Allie Parks had 5. And Kaylee Wright had 6. So some good balance scoring for the Tigers. They just come up a little bit short, 54-48. Greenbrier East, the winners. And we'll leave it here. We're going to get some hardware on the floor. East going to receive their plaques, which you see them out there now taking some pictures on the floor. So we'll let you view all the festivities going on down on the floor, and then we'll come back and wrap this thing up here in just a couple minutes.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So, folks, it's been a good night. Greenbrier East 54, Princeton 48. The Greenbrier East Lady Spartans, Region 3, Section 2 champions, will host a regional game next week. And I know it'll be well attended, be an electric atmosphere. Probably going to want to get there early. We will find out the details of who they will be playing, what night, what time, all that. We'll have it on the West Virginia Daily News Facebook, and you can find it other places as well. Anyway, that's about a wrap for this evening. It was 54-48 once again. Greenbrier East, sectional champions. Very special time for those girls. And we will see you most likely next week in the regional right here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. This has been Brandon Baker. Have a great night, everybody.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Tom Johnson, broker and owner of Coldwell Banker Stewart and Watts Real Estate, wishes the best to all the players and teams. We appreciate our clients past and present, and we have served our community for over 110 years. We have 30 agents to serve you, and we ask that you call us for any of your real estate needs. Stewart and Watts Real Estate looks forward to working with you. Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply, all loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.